Welcome to my kitchen. I love saying that for the baking videos. Today we are making chocolate crunchies. It's a very South African kind of biscuit and it's my mother-in-law's recipe. So let's get baking. Your ingredients are flour, oats, white sugar, butter or margarine, coconut, cocoa, baking powder. Your tools include a mixing bowl, measuring spoons and measuring cups, a wooden spoon, a spatula, a sieve, and then a bowl to melt your margarine in. Start by measuring out your butter or margarine. You need 350 milliliters of it and it must be melted.
You must first put flour in the mixing bowl.
How many cups of flour, Josie?
2.
Just normal cake flour. Make sure your next cup is nice and level.
Bye. You must add 2 cups of oats. 1.
Make that one a little bit heaped because the other one wasn't very full. Add a little bit more, Isla. You must level them flat. There we go. Thank you.
Add 1 cup of white sugar. Thank you. Add 2 cups of coconut. Make sure there are no lumps in the coconut.
No what?
Lumps.
Another cup please, Isla. Make it nice and level at the top. You can add some more. Look, it's not full.
And there's your coconut.
Josie, what are we adding?
Baking powder.
How many must we add? How many?
10.
10 milliliters of baking powder
Powder.
or 2 spoons full. You add that one in. Thank you. Now my cocoa powder is very lumpy. So we've taken out our sieve and you need to add 5 spoons of cocoa powder to the mix, or otherwise 25 milliliters of cocoa powder. Make sure there are no lumps.
Mix the ingredients all together.
Once your margarine or butter is melted, you can add it to your dry ingredients and mix it all together well. Once you've added your melted butter or melted margarine to your ingredients, you really just mix it all around with a wooden spoon until it's nicely mixed. And this recipe works very well with just a plain roasting tray. It's a good size for this amount of ingredients. When all the ingredients are mixed well, you just tip it over into your mixing or into your roasting tray, Give it a shake. And you just press it nice and flat and even out and compress nice and hard so that you get it everywhere in your roasting tray. Once everything is nice and flattened, you can bake it in your oven, 200 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 20 minutes. It mustn't be hard when it's cooked, it must still be slightly soft. There we go, easy as pie.
Doesn't that look good?
It's hot. All right, now I've just taken mine out of the oven. Mine was in for about 20 minutes. While it's nice and hot, you need to cut them into squares or blocks. Mommy can decide how big they must be. We usually go for little squares. So Mommy will have for Daddy or Granny or Grandpa or whoever's helping you with baking can do this part. And once you've cut all of them into blocks, you leave them to cool down completely before you make the icing for on top. In fact, you don't even have to do icing on top. You can do melted chocolate, or you can just leave it the way it is like that. I'm sure Debbie would prefer it with no icing. Enjoy your biscuits. For your icing, you need 2 cups of icing sugar together with 25 milliliters of cocoa. I think you should sieve it all so that there are no lumps. You mix it together well and then add just enough hot water for the icing to become fairly runny. You pour the runny icing straight over the cooled biscuits and leave it for the icing to go hard. Yum, yum! You'll see I've just spread the icing evenly over the biscuits, but you can leave it just all swirly if you want. Kids are dancing in front to music, so I'm gonna start on the crunchies all by myself. I hope they don't see me. Enjoy your baking. Bye.